Welcome to Kett Cosmetics. I'm Sheila McKenna and I'll be showing you how to cover a tattoo using an airbrush and hydro-proof makeup. Hydro-proof makeup is waterproof, smudge-proof, and transfer-proof. So that's the product that you want to choose when covering a tattoo. Now the first step is to determine what the primary skin tone color is. And in Erin's case, she's in between an 03 and an 05, which is the olive range. In order for me to neutralize this blue and black in her tattoo, I need to go to the ruby range and choose a color that's similar in the light level, so in between an R3 or an R5, but in this case, I'll just go slightly lighter with an R3. Turn on my compressor, and I'll be using about 12 drops of makeup and testing it on a tissue before I get started. And I will airbrush all of the dark lines first. The Transformer airbrush is one that can be used for fine detail work or for broad strokes. So in this case, I'm using it for my fine detail work. And you can see how the ruby color looks really pink on Erin's skin. That's neutralizing all of the blue and black. Our final layer will cover the pink. Just tracing the lines. I'm not pulling too far back on the lever. Otherwise, too much makeup will come out when you're this close to the skin. And now I'll do a couple of dots, concealing dots, on the areas that need a little extra help. Because I don't want those to show through on my final layer. And I'll cover this to 90 to 95% coverage before switching to the last layer. And it looks like I'm just about there. I'll spray out the excess. And now I'll combine equal parts of 03 and 05. Again, using 10 or 12 drops of makeup. Back bubble the two colors together. Spray it on the tissue. Now for this layer, I'll stay more at a distance. And I'll do these broad strokes. This is my blending layer. And you'll see how the pink starts to fade. And it becomes more olive like the rest of her back. My strokes go up and down, and they go left and right. Now I'll do a few dots on the areas that need a little extra help. This also creates an unevenness to the skin. So when you're covering a tattoo, it doesn't look like a perfect patch on the person's back. I'll do a layer of powder using Kett powder, which is colorless, although it looks white in the compact. And I am using a large angled powder brush. This is the S100 from the Kett line, and it's a really good brush for setting foundation. This will be my final layer. And that looks like it's just about done. Well, no more makeup. All done. It's gone. Easy breezy.